So guys, welcome back. The stream before the stream before my computer clanked out and I had to redo a part of it. So let's do a quick recap. Here we reached the Scout 800 truck, which is a new truck that we will use, and we will switch to that truck. And just to make a quick recap on the map, we also uncovered the whole map, but those two watchtowers, which are right now quite hard to get to. So our next goal is we also found the GMC MH 9500 truck, which we will have to get back to garage at some point. And we also have to get this upgrade, for which we will use our new discovered truck because it's fully repaired and fully fueled. But first, I'll take that Chevy back to the garage and repair it. So then I'll see. I'll also have to get the fleet start to the garage and see how much I can upgrade it. So now let's first get our Chevy to the garage, or at least to the town, and I'll leave it in the town because if something happens to the um, scout truck, because it's really tippy and I could easily tip it over, uh, so that I have a truck close by for the rescue. Okay, so let's get on with it. Okay, so our first order of business is getting back. Whoa, okay, that was close. That was too close to comfort, actually. Wait a minute, this is not good. Just let me hold on. Let me fix a few things. Just a second. Okay, now should be a bit better. Yeah. Okay. So 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 Okay, let's continue. So let's continue. Let's see. Damn, that voice is not really good today. I don't know, my settings must be off or something. So so let's see. Okay, so now let's get down and into town. And we'll see what happens when we get there. The other truck I'll keep. Just let me see where I'm going. Okay, I'll just make a dash for it real quick. Oh, I'll pick up here and I'll leave it here. Okay, sounds like a plan. I'll also leave the truck there. The drainage is very good, but we need better tires, and we also need snorkel for that one. It's basically we have to find and activate EA, get close to 4 pumps, which are located in some flooded areas. So that car is okay. Let's get a better view. Okay, now careful through this. Yep, we don't want to go too fast. Okay, let's get into low gear. Let's try not to damage our truck on those rocks. Okay, we don't need a low gear anymore. Okay, we are through that. Very good. Very good. And this is just us following that path. Okay, so we are back in deep mud. We got stuck here the last time around. Let's try not to repeat that one. So far we are moving, and as long as we are moving, we are not stuck. You will see how much easier it would be to get over here with a scout truck, because it has the deflog. Really, the only downside that truck is it's even more tippy than the Chevy, and and it doesn't have a snorkel, so that really limits its usefulness. Let's try to get okay. Now we can turn, because otherwise there would be a pretty big chance of tipping over. That we would have to be even more careful with the Scott, because it has much taller center of gravity. Let's try to go here as much to the left as possible. Engage low gear, and over that shallow water We don't want to get into deep water until we get a snorkel. That it's raining right now doesn't help, because it actually does impact the ground. As when it rains, it gets even muddier. Okay, we are through the worst part here. Let's try and get over with the momentum. So far so good. It's kind of working. And we're over it. Very good. Okay, so now let's get the other truck and get the that upgrade, which will be pretty much the same route we just did. No, we can go here. It's a bit closer and a bit quicker. Then I guess I'll drive both. We'll decide what to do next, but I guess I'll drive I'll drive all of my cars back to the garage. Let's see what I can upgrade, then what we should do next is we should probably get all the upgrades. We should get that bridge repaired. That upgrade we should get. Hopefully, now we get some better tires. Hopefully. Okay, so let's get on with the business. So as said, compared to Chevy, this truck is a bit slower. It has a longer turn radius or larger turn radius especially because its defog is always on. It has a bit smaller fuel tank, but also it consumes about the same of the fuel. It's just in general a little less drivable and usable than the Chevy, but it has that all important defog. Okay. And what's good with that permanent defog is that you don't have to go into low gear to engage it. You can just drive in other gears. But I am a bit too brave around here. I should go a bit slower. I don't want to damage this truck also. So now I have to watch this turn. Okay. Now remember how much problems I had last time around over this part of muddy terrain. With Scout I don't even have to go into low gear and that's all because of the deflock. And it's getting really dirty, but I like my trucks dirty. Also, my cars in real world are always dirty. I never, ever really cleaned them. So remember, here I got almost stuck. No, I just plowed through. When you get the raised suspension, it's even better. But to be honest, I've never driven Scout that much because I didn't get that far. Or I made the mistake of just buying the Jeep and equipment it full, and I didn't have the use for the Scout. Again, its major disadvantage is I can't yet equip it with the snorkel, which really limits its usefulness. I can't remember, it's experience log, but I can't remember which level it is. I'll have to have a look once at the garage to see just what level it's locked after. If I remember correctly, it wasn't really low setting either. Other than that, I would use it a lot. If I could get if I could get a snorkel for it, I would really use it a lot. But especially it's Sweetwheel Dam, which is the next map, that lack of snorkel is really limiting its usefulness. Other than that, I really like that car. Most other gamers hate it. Other gamers hate its guts. I like it. I like it. You have to be a bit more careful because of the center of gravity, but other than that, I find it might be useful. Just once we unlock that deflock for the Chevy, I don't really know, because then Chevy will do everything this truck can do. We'll see. We'll see. I find it a bit game to get exactly the same Chevy truck in the next map also. So here we are. We've reached the upgrade. Let's see what the upgrade is. Oh, cool. Let's see what trucks I can put this on. Oh, for the Chevy, bigger engine. Very good. Very good. So let's plan our next steps. So this we did. Nothing. Let's bring all our trucks back to the garage. So I'll at least let's bring Chevy back to the garage. See what we can upgrade it to. Will we have enough fuel? Yeah, we will. We almost have half a tank. This should be enough because also the road isn't all that terrible. Most of it is even paved, where we can disengage the all-wheel drive and get even some savings that way. Might be shorter to go over the map, but I'll intentionally go around because it's much easier. I don't want to make some mistake or something. Yeah, I'm making too many mistakes. Okay. No, I will not. I will repair it. I will just not make upgrades right now because depending on the position of the fleets. No, fleet star is at the garage. I'll see. We might just go and pick up the other upgrade. It's there. I wouldn't want to be making my life harder. Because I didn't pick up all the upgrades that I could. Let's hope that I can get better tires, at least for the fleet star. Make all the difference in the world. It would make life that much easier. Then we can go on and start to open up those roads that are not closed, just to make our lives a bit easier. Okay, let's be careful over that water. Let's whoa slowly. Okay, here we're through. Okay, we're over that, and we're basically home free now. Let's refuel. Get back to the garage, and then we will make decisions for what to do next. Oh, it's pretty beat up, but okay. Let's just see how much. Well, it's not much. Let's do the repairs. Also, let's see the can do the raised suspension. This should mean I can also do the tires. Which is quite important. None of them are. Really what I would like. Okay, that might not be that bad. Ooh, that's expensive. How much is that engine? It's not a, it's good. Okay. Yeah, I might take those stars. We'll see. Let's plan our next move. Let's get that upgrade. No. I'll bring the fleet star back to the garage. Then we'll go from there. We'll see what we can put on that truck. Hopefully, we can put some bigger tires on that truck. Okay. Okay, tires. None of them are really any better. Okay. So let's see, let's plan a bit. Let's plan a bit ahead. So we got one upgrade here. And And we got another upgrade here. So, okay, let's bring the scout back and we'll see about the let's bring the scout back and we'll see where we go from here. Okay. We'll see exactly how much of because I think that the raised suspension for the lead star is in one of those two upgrades. I think. I also know that I can right now buy the snorkel for the heavy truck. I know I can. I just have to figure out what's more useful, this deflock or snorkel. I think snorkel is mandatory to get there. At least one of those upgrades. I don't know if I will be able to do it without a deflock. That wasn't good. That really wasn't good. But hey, we'll see about that. That we don't need. Now let's be careful about that water. Let's find ourselves a nice passage. Okay, where to? You could go around, but I never did. There is a path around it, but I never even tried it. We don't need four-wheel drive over this part because it is a nice paved road. Go left here. See what I meant with the bouncy cars? The real world car would never jump like that. Ever. And it didn't damage my suspension at all. which is even more hilarious. Let's not forget the okay, so we found all but one of the trucks in this map. I mean, we found the other one also, but we just can't get to it quite yet. Because there we will get stuck. Careful over the water here. Okay, we're over it. And now we don't even need four-wheel drive because we're home free. Okay, let's refuel the scout. Then we'll decide what to do next. Okay, so we've used about half of our fuel, which is not ideal, but it's also not that bad, as we now have the money. We don't, but okay, okay. I'm just looking. I won't buy anything. I'm just looking. Okay. So let's see what's with the snorkel deal. So, as I said, you have to reach level 14 or 11, and I'm at level 3, which is not ideal. So, what about the engines? Okay, it's not, it's stock. Suspension is stock. Tires are about the same. I can't use it. Okay. So I guess what I will do is I will try to get there with my Chevy truck. I'll customize it. I will do the flock is snorkel. I will use this one. Yes. And I will get better terrain tires. Those look good. Those look really good. So purchase. Yes. And I will also upgrade the engine. I will do better engine, and let's see if I can do a frame add-on. Okay. Oh, frack. Okay. So let's just. Okay. So let's see if we can get to those upgrades. First one. Where's the second one? There. There is the second one. Okay. So the first upgrade, we will leave the garage here. We will go over here. This fuel station. Then we will go around here. Here I will make them really densely. Okay, this should be it. We should be able to get to it. So let's get moving. Lights on, engine on, handbrake off, and we're off to the races. Now it's even more bouncy and tipsy. It would be even easier to tip it over, but on the other hand, we got more ground clearance, which always helps in mud. And we've got the snorkel, which helps in deep water. And we got better tires, which should also be good for mud, as they are good. And they are also much bigger, which means less of the tar is submerged, and the way the Snowrunner works. And it was about the same in Mudrunner too, and the spin tires, if I remember correctly. But in Mudrunner for sure, bigger tires mean less resistance, so it is much easier to get, especially over the submerged mud. So now let's just go slow through here so we don't damage our truck. I think at least one of those two upgrades is useful for a fleet star truck. At least one of both. And since we now have this, we could also do the drainage job. Which you will have to do to get some. We will have to start doing some jobs to get some money in. Because we are currently quite low on money. Especially since we will have to buy our fuel pretty soon. Okay, so now comes the challenging part. We are going down into this swampy area. And we have to be really careful not to get stuck here. And find our way. find our way to the upgrade through the woods, because these smaller ones are okay, but the bigger trees can't be. Yeah, well, I don't really know if I want that, to be honest. Because wait a second, I have to stop the engine. I have to plan the road ahead. I don't really know if I want this or not. Okay, so let's try and get over here. No, that. Let's go over here, back where we came from. Then over this road. I will have to be extremely careful around here, because it's very easy to tip over your truck. Very easy. Then here. Where's the upgrade? Okay, there it is. And no, I'll get somewhere here. Put this. Then we'll have to hope for the best across this rain. So, okay, let's see how much fuel do we have. Okay, fuel is not a fuel is not an issue. Whoa, okay. Okay, let's get back. Let's try to stay in one piece. Not to take too much damage. I think it's a raised suspension for the Star, but I'm not sure. I think it might be the raised suspension for the Fleet Star, but I really am not sure. Could have been that I'm just plain wrong. So there is another trailer, fuel trailer here, which we might be tempted to use fuel from, but we will need it later on, and then you have to refill it, and it's just too much hassle. Now we have to be really careful, because we are now coming to that part. It's really tricky. I have, in my first playthrough, I have tipped the car over twice, two trucks. So I had truck and trailer, which I flipped over, being the Fleet Star, which I tipped over. I went from the GMC to save it, and then I flipped that one too at the exact at exactly the same place. And then I had to bring my scout because I didn't have any more trucks to save them, and I couldn't pull them with a winch, so I had to basically uh, stuck it against the tree and use the tree as an anchor to be able to pull myself out, to be able to ride one truck, being the GMC, because it was lower. It was exactly here. I came a bit too much to the right and it just flipped on me. See? It's so easy. So then I put the GMC truck upright, and then I just pulled fleet star in trailer, pulled it sideways out of the ditch. Okay, so I'm through. I'm through the worst now. Okay, I can turn off my lights. The other thing that you can't do in hard mode is change night and day. So either you drive at night or you wait till it's daylight again. Or whichever you want more. Okay, wait a second. I can do this shit. And save a bit of fuel now that we are on the road. It is quite a bit more thirsty, but it's also a lot more powerful. And power always helps. Always. I always get it into low gear just so that it doesn't run away from me. Now we will have to be creative. Because we don't want to get stuck in that water. Okay, it's not that bad. I remember it is much worse. No. Let's see if there's something. Oh, it's an engine. Okay. It's for the fleet start. For the Kodiak, it's for the. Okay. So let's plan our next moves. given that we don't have the raised suspension, given that we don't have our raised suspension for the Fleet Star yet, we can't get better tires. Let's see what tasks I have picked up. I have the drainage. Which is good. Oh, oh. One, two, and three. Now that we have this, we might also do the might as well do the this watchtower and this watchtower. I'll do this watchtower first. Yeah. We'll see about where this takes us. How much fuel do we have? Oh, fuel is enough. Okay. So this is quite good. I mean, it drives better than I remember it without the diff lock. So, okay, I just damaged the rear bumper, but I don't care about that. At some point, I will have to start at least doing the tasks. Okay, that wasn't good. If not the contracts, because I'll run out of money. But let's explore. Maybe I get those ranks up. Let's explore some more. Okay, here's the logging station, which we will visit quite a lot. Which we will use quite a lot, because there's a contract that you have to pull to medium to 4 medium logs, 4 packs of medium logs, uh, 2 packs of long logs, which you must do to each. No, I'll go here, 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 here. And then we'll see about where do we go next. So, yeah, those locks, it will be quite an achievement. Okay. What? Wait on. Wait a second. This doesn't seem right. Okay. Okay. It does. It does. Okay. So let's go this way. Fuel, we're okay for now. We're okay for now concerning the fuel, regarding the fuel and the fuel consumption. This is okay. No, I just hope that I didn't get stuck. Get out. Get out. Because here I can't winch myself. Out if I get stuck. Okay. Okay. Well, there's not much else but to follow the path. Just not too fast so that I don't damage my truck. Because as seen, all the damage has to be paid. And 1000 here, 1000 there. It's not. It adds up. I think we got all the updates. I might have forgotten about one or two, but I'm not sure. Okay, so one more to go. Okay, now let's see. Let's see, we got a stuck flatbed. That will be a pain in the ass to get out. Other than that, it's all good. So, what do we do next? Well, we are really brave. We are really brave. We could try and go over this way, but it's really hard. Hmm. Or no, let's do something else. Let's bring that GMC truck back to the garage and let's, yeah, or yeah, well, let's start repairing something. Let's bring that GMC truck back to the garage so that we could start, so that we can transfer the bed to the, just one thing, the the garage entrance. Let's go here. Let's see this. Let's see. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. I'll just bring it around. I'll just bring it around and I'll reuse it. I'll just repark it. I have to see how much will this. I have to customize it and I have to see frame add-ons. Let's see. Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot. Let's see how much is this loading crane. Is 5,700. Yeah, well, let's see. I've forgotten how much is this drainage stuff. 3,000. Okay, let's try this. Where's my car? Where is my car? There. Okay, so what I'm looking at is to drive it over here and then over there. There, over there into the garage. Okay. So see what I can do. What I can do that I can also do. No, that I can do. No, I can do this farming tools. But it won't be enough. That's the problem. That's the problem. It won't be enough. Okay, so no. No, I'll try and do this. So where is my Chevy truck? Okay, it's here. I got 43%. Let's get it there. Where's the first pump? Okay. Where's the first pump? Just a second, I think it's not. Oh, it is. Okay, so here's the first pump. Okay, so let's go here. So let's get here, 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 here. Let's try to get across here. Hope it works. And then we'll go here, 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 and we'll try to cross here to get to that pump. Then we will try to get here. No. Well, let's get to the pump first and then we'll see. Then we'll go from there. Let's just hope we got enough fuel. We'll have to conserve because we might need a lot of fuel to get over that river. That crossing can be, I mean, I tried to do it in much bigger truck and I got problems. So, and I don't have a deflux, so we'll see. We'll have to be really clever about it. Really clever. But if I do that, then I can put on a crane, then we are in business. Really must conserve as much fuel as possible. Because we really don't have much. I mean, it's not a problem right now, but it will be here. This is the problem. To make the matters worse, there are also hidden logs under the water that you can't really see. So, nice, slow and easy. I'll try to get across there to that island. Problem is that you don't really see those logs under the water. But so far we're doing good. We're really doing good. Slow and steady. Okay. Fuel, fuel-wise, we're not really doing all that great, considering how slow our progress is. But we'll have to think of something. It is really important that we don't get stuck. Here is the hardest part because we also have to fight the current of the river, which is quite heavy. But as long as we are still moving, it's okay. Now that's less than ideal because we are now properly stuck on the tree stump. Let's see, are we in? Yes, we are. Okay, that was luck. That was pure luck. And we are good on the fuel. We still have a quarter of fuel left. More than a quarter. Which should be enough to get us to that pump and to the next fuel source. We will now be... We won't get stuck. We are out. Whatever happens, we are out of the thickest mud. Okay. We are out of the water. We just need to get up that hill. Okay. Okay, we are out. Okay. So, okay, we've done the first pump. Let's see on our actions. Sorry for being quiet up there, but I really didn't know what to do next. So, let's see. Well, nothing. Let's get back there on the road. Let's try. Let's try and reach that fuel depot, fuel station. Guys, pray to God we have enough. Pray to God we have enough. Because I'm not sure, and I would even say that we don't have enough. Nope, that won't be enough. Not even close. Well, it might be. You never know. You never know. You never know. It might be. Okay. That was blind luck. That was blind luck that we got through there. But 8 liters, that's a bit low. And it's quite far to the town yet. We don't even have to make it to town. Just as long as we get it to the solid ground, it would be okay. But no, we got a minute of fuel left. That will be kinda hard. That will really be kinda hard. Because in a minute or so we'll run out of fuel, and we really don't have a truck to get us out of here. That is the problem. I was a bit too ambitious. If we can get it to here, we're done, but it will really be a touch and go situation. Okay, we are out of fuel. So what we can do is well, what we can do is we can bring the fleet star and try to refuel it. Okay, let's go back to the garage. Let's see if we can get the snorkel onto that fleet star. That would really help. Let's see if we can get a snorkel onto that fleet star. Okay, we can. That's good. That's good. Okay, now since we don't have, we'll go through the road. And we'll try to reach it this way. Okay, so let's go. Let's go. The only problem is it will be dark when we get there. But that's kind of a lesser issue. Now we go here. Yeah. Okay, we can do it like this so that I'm not distracted by the waypoints. Okay, so far so good. I'm just not sure if I can get close enough for it to unload. But we'll see. So far so good. We're making really good progress. Even without all-wheel drive. And it really doesn't need it because it's four-wheel drive anyway, because both real axles are driven. So it's quite nice. And we'll be there quite fast. So we're quite close to the paved road, which then leads into town. Then we'll buzz through town. We won't use much fuel at all to even get there. But it all takes time. I won't refuel right now because we only used up 16 liters of fuel. It's so nice. Let's try not to destroy the half of the town. Whoever is watching, thank you. I even driven into the ditch. So, okay. Okay. Let's also accept this task while we're at it. And let's try to save our stranded truck. Let's hope I can reach it. And deflock and everything. I'm really not optimistic because of the tires. If it wasn't for tires, if I had better tires, it would all be, I would be very optimistic. This way, not so much. Let's hope I can winch myself to that tree and then onto the truck. I don't really even know where it is. But it was very, very close. I mean, should we reach? The dry ground, it wouldn't be a problem. As it is right now. Those tires just won't bite. Let's hope we can winch ourselves to that tree. Nope. And we don't even have a winch point. Very nice. So we will have to kind of free ourselves any way we know how. Let's just be real careful. Okay. Let's just be real careful not to really get stuck. To just get back closer to that tree a bit. Okay, we're out. I hope. And we are out. Okay. That was hairy for a moment. Now we should be close enough to winch ourselves out. Right? Nope, not yet. So now that's a problem if we can get unstuck here. That would really be a problem if we couldn't get out of here, because there's nothing we could do to potentially rescue ourselves. Nothing. Oh, now we can. Cool. We are out of the first problem. Area. Now for the second crossing. Okay. We might get sorry for being quiet, guys, but it's really, 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 really hard. And it's dark, you can't see shit. But we are making slow progress. Let's just hope that we don't burn all the fuel in this truck too. Okay. We're over there. we will get to our truck. No, with the GMC, we would have 0 chance of making it here. 0. Okay, wait a second. Let's see if we can refuel. We will stop the engine. And we will refuel. Okay. Now we will try. Okay, get back out the same way we came in. Okay. And we will hope we'll get enough fuel left so that we don't become stranded again. Slow and steady wins the day. Okay, let's try and winch. Nope. That's lucky. Because we can just pull ourselves clear. The only problem is we'll have to do it all over again with the other truck. Okay, if luck will help. No, the problem are the tires. If I had better tires, there would be no problem at all. I've been through this section and it was quite okay with better tires. No, if I can get it out here, I will have to recover because there's no way I can do anything without the truck. Okay. I'll have to Now we're... Let's try another way. Let's try that way. Okay, this might work. Who would have thought that it might work in deeper water? Or it might not. Let's see. At least I have something I can latch myself onto and winch out. What a nightmare. What a freaking nightmare. Okay. And it's all about the cars. If I get the better cars, okay, we're out. Okay, let's get to the... Whoa, 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 whoa. That was my controller, that wasn't me. Okay. Let's see where we are.